Hello YouTube, it's Bo Brady, welcome back. So, I'm gonna show you something here. Here, I guess listen to me, I'll explain it.
Images of this shit. See this, this anomaly, this bright spot here. Um, this is a regular feature, every so often in these pictures. Like here's the first time it shows up.
By the way, you can't, um, it seems like you can't access these pictures anymore, I've tried.
All right, and then here we're seeing it again um, in these pictures, and then again I see it here, uh, and again right here in all of these pictures. There's this light that seems to
It's a bright area.
sweep the scene, sweep the air.
Here, before we go any further, let me show you what we're talking about here. Look at this. So somebody tried to say that it was probably the lights from the rover itself, but this one is showing, if anything, that's the light from the rover itself. That something completely different. And there's also in other NASA moon images, um, shows that, you'll see, or maybe you won't. But Apollo
Area.
17 images show that.
And if all we had to go on was the pictures we've seen so far, it wouldn't be much because there's not. It's hard to say what that glare is caused by. It could be caused by the sun, right? And here's some more of that same glare in these pictures. And some more. Like here, now we see it in color. This is the same phenomenon that was in the other pictures. It's just now we have color. These are black and white,
And I don't think that's
and
the
these
sun.
are color images. So there's this green laser light that scans the scene, and it comes back again here, and see, like when this laser hits the ground, it has this like this gold, like, yeah, I don't really know what it is. It's just very strange looking shit.
All right, now check this out.
Also showed, they would be a phenomenon. Okay, so here's NASA's version of that thing, that laser. So they're doing a EVA, and it seems like like they had, they're like getting the fuck away. At least it will seem like that, I think. Seems like something catches their attention and they get the fuck away.
Yeah, what was that shadow right there?
Yeah, right there.
That was
What
that
was
too.
that? Let me show you again. Like something pops up. So there was that. And then they ducked away. And yeah, thing popped up again, ducked away, and then this laser coming across. Okay? There's a green laser. It's the same color. It's a green laser. Okay. And yeah, and it looks like these people, their shadows are doing weird shit. Like that. What was up with that? Someone just popped up real quick. Pop. Like what was that? Popped up and then ducked down. Pop up again and then duck down. So just before this laser comes by, there's some weird activity, as if they're like ski daddling, getting the
Okay, so this is what got me to stop taking flat Earth so seriously, because it looks like we really did go to the moon. Now, we don't. Maybe it wasn't the same technology that we are told that got us there, but it seems like we actually went there, because China would have no reason to support the anomalies shown here by NASA. Decades later, China's China's own moon rover is showing the same kind of phenomenon that we just saw there. This green laser thing. It doesn't look like the sun, and it's not the light from the rover. Um, so, all right, there's some more I want to show you. All right. So there's this park called Bamarzo Park in Italy, and it looks like it's ancient stuff that got it's left over from after the mud flood. Remember how this looks, the wall? It doesn't look like you could access this from the other side, does it? Okay. See how the writing is here? It just looks a heck of a lot different here. A lot more weathered too. Alright. Okay, now this one, you could tell by the writing that it's not, the image isn't flipped. It's not a mirror image. The writing is the right way, but this thing's facing the other direction. Look at that. See, the writing's the right way. D-E-L. It doesn't look like there's a way to access the other side, to take a picture from the other side. Same with this one. Doesn't look like you can go back there and take a picture from the other side, but the writing is the right way. Very strange. Alright, now this. Look at where the ground level is. How it's right up to this thing's mouth. It's like a dragon face mouth. Same here. This one has no, see, there's like a fence barrier here. This one's like nothing. It's just out in the wild, the wilderness. Okay. See that? The difference between this one and this one? Like that building? I don't know, there's just... Okay, so there's an elephant, and then that thing, but... Okay, here's the elephant and that thing, but it just looks like a different dimension, different timeline. Where's all this foliage? Looks kind of barren here. You'll see more stuff. Alright, interesting. Yeah, also from, the sides of this face, it looks open there. You'll see other images where there's like walls. Okay, yeah, here's a wall here and there. It also looks buried up to the mouth, and when there's stairs here. Alright, and now look at this guy. What the hell? The ground level is way up high. What's up with that? That and that don't work. Alright, now here's that elephant. And it looks like, I don't know, like we're seeing it's damage in the hindquarters, and we're seeing like structural parts, like it's not solid stone, I guess. See that? Isn't there supposed to be water in front? Water. A cave. Alright, that. Just something looks off about this. If this is supposed to be inside a little dish like this. Right? This, just remember how up here there's a missing thing. On this side too. Remember how the stairs make a triangle. Oh yeah, and here the stairs are like circular. Flat. Well, the stairs, yeah, look at the stair goes all the way from this side to, you know. You'll see. There's, what the hell? Look at that. Look at that. And then this. What the hell? The fence goes like all the way up to it. Now this guy's, guess there's a waterfall coming out of his mouth. Trees growing on top of it. Didn't look like that was possible in other images. Alright, this thing looks like it's been through a mud flood. I don't think they would have built it buried on one side. Looks ancient too. Okay, now this one doesn't have a thing missing up there. It's all, you know, and the way it looks, it's looks kinda complete and new. I believe these are supposed to be the same thing, but obviously it's different. Alright, and then this one shows the way it looks like down at the bottom, and then, oh, actually, yeah, that one could be perspective. Another one of those. Alright, now look at this. Look how it is. So it's missing things And then the color of the stone. Let's go back to the other one real quick. Look at that. You know, if they did just remodel it, and I don't even know how you would get this to look like that, that would imply that this thing is ancient, and that they refurbished it recently, but it has been through hell. Obviously, look at the difference in color on this side here. Like this got scorched, got burnt somehow, and also somehow it got rendered tilted. And look how much it's tilted. So this is the way that park looked at one point, and they were using it as a goat herder, sheep herder field. So there's some Mandela effects here, obviously. So this is a fountain. Big old body of water in front of it that we don't see here. Like the ground level is just got raised quite a bit, like a tsunami would cause. Tsunami would, make the ground level a lot higher, and then that's why there's a bunch of buildings that have windows at the right at the ground floor, or right by the ground level. And basements themselves, I believe, basements used to be the first floor. It doesn't really make sense if you're going to build a house to dig an entire story below ground. I think it'd be easier just to make the first floor at ground level. So, but obviously this is in the same park, and obviously it went through some kind of catastrophe, right? It's like these stones here that used to be individual bricks somehow got fused together, or and then now there's trees growing out of the top of it. It's not the way it was when they built it, that's for sure. All right. Sheep herder. Goat herder, like Obama's dad. And then even like the type of foliage, it's like in a completely different um, biosphere, a completely different environment, like different types of trees. Like there was lily pads and shit. Now it's reeds, and I just believe it's different kinds of trees and different kinds of wildlife. Alright, see this one, how the stairs are not triangular? So there's all kinds of Mandela effects if you just look a little closer than you're used to. I find a shitload of them. Whereas, you can't see the stairs at all here. And obviously, so now it's being used as like a kids' amusement park, but that's obviously, if these people were using it as a sheep pasture, then this is a leftover from the, the Great Flood. So here's some artwork. Apparently it used to look like that. You know, it's not the way it looks these days. And it must have taken some kind of calamity to cause this to look the way it does now. Right? Like that. What would be the reason for this? You know, or this turning this way. You know, what would be the reason for destroying this thing if it looked this nice at one point? And now look at it. Look at the types of plants and shit. A completely different biosphere. That's not quite the right word, but you know what I mean. Not missing any up here. Looks like a UFO in the sky right there, but I don't know. Strange structures back there. Looks like all this is leftovers from the Great Flood. Okay, this part, oh, you'll see. Not missing any. Oh yeah, look at that. These things, other direction, but the writing's that way. Ground level super high. Alright, I think we might be back to the beginning. Yeah, we've seen everything now. Okay, let me know what you think down below.